The problem is they don't even engage any initiative because they don't find it profitable. That's my point.
Maybe you are not informed.
Thank you, sir. I would like you to show me any project that has been investigated by your parliamentarians.
You are not informed.
And as we rightly say,
it is very clear.
Excuse me, let me answer.
Let
me answer.
That's the investigative body. Has given toll-free numbers to Cameroonians,
that is
parliamentarians, inclusive or not.
Please, I am saying that
if I am of this constituency and I suspect that a project is going on in my constituency where I suspect corruption, I'll inform CONAC to go down and investigate it.
Okay. Please,
parliamentarians are simple Cameroonians.
Mr. Liu, parliamentarians, CPDM parliamentarians, because they are the majority, they are failed Cameroonians. I am asking the Cameroonian people to sweep them all out. Let us, please, vote Reform Party parliamentarians and you see what will be done. You should be swept all out because your parliamentarians don't investigate anything. Nothing.
Okay. The question here is when will they actually render accounts? What mechanism should be put in place? What mechanism should be put in place to get those who have tempered with resources to render account?
Mr. Liu, beginning with, I think there is need for an independent body that actually carries not only investigations and give reports.
You are the creation of another commission?
This CONAC should be transformed into a body that goes to, in fact, it brings, I would like that word. Okay. It should be able to.
It should be given more powers.
More power.
It should be more independent.
It should not just be reporting. It should be able to drag you to court and
prosecute you. Now we used to have the CID.
Prosecute you, but that is not the case. It's like Nguepi was saying here. Also, when it comes to corruption, I would say this: corruption is something like Mr. Siaka rightly said, is as old as the world has been. And there is a way to always reduce its operation in a community. That way is not just investigating and reporting, or might be sending people to prison. Earlier, my brother said here that the prisons are a place where there's recreation. It's good. Recreation is good. But the question is, when you send people to prison, then they come back and still was that re-education that was given to them? Nope. They were rather educated to become better criminals than they were before they went there. So I think that there should be a harder should I use the word solution to that particular issue, because I will say this: corruption at that level where you embezzle state funds is treason, and it should be punished. It should go with capital punishment, where if you have the audacity to embezzle state funds, you should not only be sent to prison, but you should pay it with your life, because that in itself will make a lot of persons to realize that they are enemies of the state, and it will scare a lot of persons from even thinking that they should embezzle state money. But as long as we pamper them, send them to prison, then maybe we judge them and they say they pay back some of the money, and then we release them. Then they come back, maybe some take back their offices and still go back to embezzle. Cameroon will never rise, because of such persons. So we need to get to take things hard.
Cameroon will never rise. No, it said, Monsieur Alex, que c'est aussi difficile parce que c'est un network. C'est difficile à démanteler, un réseau qui est très difficile à démanteler. C'est toi qui as dit que même toucher un proviseur ici, parce qu'il milite avec, peut-être, il est président des sections ou sous-sections, dont il a les réseaux. Comment est-ce qu'on peut démanteler ces réseaux-là pour que, effectivement, ceux qui sont corrompus, ceux qui s'amusent avec les ressources de l'État soient rendent compte
Oui, pour que ces personnes rendent gorge, pour qu'ils puissent être judiciaires, pour que ces personnes puissent être poursuivies, hein, il faut d'abord que notre loi fondamentale soit respectée. Créer la légalité entre tous les citoyens. Parce que tout à l'heure, Maître Ashu a bien fait de préciser que peut être poursuivi, peut-être pour retrouver la liberté, si vous remboursez. Mais le peu là donne déjà une possibilité. Mais celui qui vole 1000 francs, pas directement en prison. Voilà, donc vous comprenez que les citoyens ne sont pas égaux. Donc il y a déjà même une violation de notre loi fondamentale parce qu'on crée l'inégalité entre les citoyens. C'est ça qu'il s'agit. Donc il faut permettre aux citoyens d'être égaux, tous égaux. Maintenant, je souhaiterais que, en plus de la réforme institutionnelle de l'État, hein, ça diffère à ce que ce soit dans un système où les 5 000 milliards ou les 6 000 milliards actuellement qui sont là ne soient plus gérés par une seule entité. Il faut décentraliser la gestion des 6 000 milliards de francs CFA, c'est-à-dire que 50% à l'État central et 50% dans les régions. Il faut d'abord faire cela et que chaque région d'ailleurs ait déjà une organisation comme la CONAC qui est indépendante, qui est nommée par les conseils régionaux, qui est mise en pied par les conseils régionaux et qui ont le droit d'ester en justice. Maintenant, au niveau national, il faudrait que la CONAC ne soit plus nommée par le président de la République. Non. Il faudrait que ce soit le peuple, dont les députés, qui nomment des membres de la CONAC pendant les 3 ans renouvelables une fois, ou 5 ans renouvelables, ou non renouvelables. Que cela soit clair et net, inscrit. Et que ces membres-là soient représentatifs des coopérations. On peut dire que les travailleurs du public ont un nombre de soit 1 ou 2 sièges, les travailleurs du privé 1 ou 2 sièges, les religieux 1 ou 2 sièges, la société civile 1 ou 2 sièges, la coopération des journalistes 1 ou 2 sièges, ainsi de suite. Hein. Il faudrait cela. Et il faudrait aussi qu'on réforme le système judiciaire. Qu'au lieu qu'on ait une autorité judiciaire, qu'on ait un pouvoir judiciaire, et que dans ce pouvoir judiciaire, que le pouvoir exécutif qui est représenté par le président de la République ne fasse plus partie de la magistrature suprême. Il faudrait donc une autorité au niveau du pouvoir judiciaire qui est chargée de suivre la carrière des magistrats. Donc le plan de carrière des magistrats échappe au contrôle du pouvoir judiciaire. Donc c'est entre autres ce qu'on peut dire à la CONAC et surtout, je dis bien surtout, donner à la CONAC le pouvoir d'ester en justice. C'est-à-dire que quand la CONAC se saisit d'une affaire, la CONAC porte l'affaire devant les juges, devant les tribunaux, et les tribunaux donc peuvent donc se prononcer sur l'affaire. Il ne faudrait plus que quand la CONAC se saisit d'une affaire, la CONAC dresse des rapports, et les rapports là sont gardés dans les tiroirs d'étoudis et parce qu'il faut qu'on dise quelque chose. Est-ce que la CONAC camerounaise peut poursuivre le plan? Est-ce qu'ils peuvent mener une enquête contre le plan public? C'est pas possible. Okay. Parce que c'est le plan public. Parce que si le rapport est adressé par le plan public et que c'est encore lui qui les nomme, comment est-ce qu'ils peuvent donc aller enquêter sur le budget de la plan public? Est-ce que la CONAC camerounaise peut enquêter sur Adolphe Moudi, sur l'affaire, sur le pétrole camerounais? Est-ce qu'un membre de la CONAC est à mesure d'aller là, à Limbé, au siège de la SNH, de la Sonara, enquêter sur les redevances pétrolières camerounaises? Je ne pense pas. Donc, non, ils ne peuvent pas. Ils ne peuvent pas parce que je dis bien, du simple fait que ces entreprises rendent directement compte à la présidence de la République, comme eux aussi, alors ils deviennent impuissants. Donc il faut reformer la CONAC. Dès que la CONAC a été pensée aujourd'hui, elle a été mal pensée. Je crois qu'il faut revoir le cahier des charges de la CONAC, il faut reformer la CONAC, mais surtout, je dis surtout, le droit d'ester en justice et que celui qui les nomme ne soit plus le président de la République, mais soit plutôt une institution comme le Parlement.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Shuneh, should we also start by declaring our assets before we take up some functions? Could that also help? And then put in place a monitoring body that actually monitors and follows up the way things are happening around specific persons.
Yes, Mr. Leo, obviously that is one of the fundamental facts that should be done in this country to curb down corruption with administrative and public officials who handle public funds. Article 66 should be ratified and implemented. Before you take public office, you should declare your assets. It doesn't mean that everything that the CPDM does is correct. they also have their flaws. I think this Article 66, I'm talking in Mondo Vision, they are in Yaoundé, they are listening to me. I think Article 66 should be ratified so that when you take public office, it should be implemented, so that when you take public office, your assets should be declared. But I want to continue to say that Cameroon, like all the other French colonies, are still in chains of neocolonialism. They are still in the bondage of neocolonialism. When we talk of corruption at the level of public projects, we see that all these billions concerns multinationals. They are not national companies; they are multinationals, and they are coming from Europe. And you know, corruption lives in high places. Africa is not a high place. Corruption lives and thrives in high places. If you want to see corruption, go to America, go to Europe, go to United Kingdom. You see corruption because they live and strive in high places. And they leave the high places to come and finish with us in Africa. We are still under the bondage of neocolonialism. For us to fight corruption, we must break the chains of neocolonialism. I want to tell you, okay, if you look clearly, all the billions that you want to claim have been embezzled in Olembe. Which national company is there? From Pichini to this other one that just left yesterday. They are multinationals. They are experts in the thing. So then I want to come to the last point that we should learn to build strong institutions and not strong people.
Thank you.
We should be encouraging CONAC to become a stronger institution. We should encourage CONAC to become a stronger institution, rather than thinking that other institutions should be created to replace CONAC. We should push for the fact that CONAC should be given more powers. Because CONAC is doing a fundamental job in this country. I want to thank Reverend Mercy Gams. CONAC is doing a fabulous job in this country, except you are not informed. The issue that we live in a country where, let me tell you why you cannot know that CONAC is doing a great job. Laisse-moi t'expliquer pourquoi tu ne peux pas savoir ce que CONAC est en train de faire. Descends ici au marché central. Tu vas voir les mamans assis, ils sont en train de vendre. On est en train de dépouiller quelqu'un devant eux. Personne ne bouge, personne ne parle. On regarde. Tu demandes, mais vous ne réagissez pas?
On a peur.
Donc c'est pour vous dire qu'il y a les gens qui sont en train de faire les dénonciations à CONAC. Et CONAC est en train de réagir. D'ici peu, vous allez voir le résultat. CONAC fait un travail merveilleux dans ces pays. Merci à Mercy Gams. Merci à Mercy Gams. Je vous dis, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. You must not know everything. I would like to implore your indulgence that contact me privately, and I'll tell you people who have been indicted, people who are going to be indicted because of the efforts of CONAC. You cannot say in open air, as I said, like what happens in Marseille Central. If you try it, the next day you are gone.
Okay. Yes, Senior Barrister, how do we get this fight against corruption and embezzlement more effective and effectively bring those responsible to book?
Oh, you vote in Reform Party and we just put our program on the table. No, let me tell you now, it's as simple as that. Look, we have a complete program to end corruption. You see, I don't want to buy the story of the CPDM representative here. Because, I mean, they are tired after 40 years, they can do nothing. We have a program to end this thing. Starting from magistracy, you go to all the other areas. Go to even the misappropriation of public funds. I say, we will put an end to it. I ask you the question, why do you give 300 million to somebody? State funds should be in the bank. Administrators should manage paper, not money. Don't touch money. The money should be in the bank. You see, you're the ones permitting people to be having money at their bequest, and they chop it, of course, then you start crying. Please, we shall put state money in the central bank. And you only sign pieces of paper, you don't see the money. And see how you chop it. That's the thing. I am saying that CPDM has outlived its usefulness. They have proven to others they cannot stop corruption, but we have the solution. So please,
is it the state
vote them out.
Fighting corruption, or the CPDM?
They are the people in power.
Yeah, but the party is different. The party is different from the state we want.
I am not part of the people who steal money.
Merci d'être venu. C'est fini.
Je voulais juste te dire, personne ne refuse ce qu'on a travaillé. Personne ne refuse ce qu'on a fait comme travail. Mais tant qu'ils vont faire ce boulot, ne vont pas porter cela devant les tribunaux, ça ne servira à rien. Nous voulons que la CONAC ait plus de pouvoir, que la CONAC porte cela devant les tribunaux. Voilà quoi les questions. Okay. On ne veut plus que la CONAC fasse ce travail et fasse juste un rapport, dit que voilà ce qu'on a fait, sans que ces personnes puissent être punies. Il faut que la CONAC fasse ce travail, que ces gens soient punis.
Okay. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Mr. Leo. And I want to thank Cameroonians for watching and listening to us. And I also want to say it was indeed a very powerful debate. And we believe that you got something. And we believe that you keep on watching My Media Prime and its sister channels.
Okay. Thank you too for coming.
Yes, Mr. Leo. I want to implore that we should be the change that we want others to be. And we should encourage Cameroonians that, as they always say, that le poisson commence à pourrir par la tête, mais au Cameroun, on a compris que le poisson commence à pourrir par la queue. Because when I leave Bamenda, I'm traveling to Douala, and I stand at Babaju to buy potatoes, and that lady tells me that one bucket is 2.5, and I give her 5,000 to put 2 buckets, and by the time I reached Douala, I discovered that she put rotten potatoes under, and there was good potatoes up. It is not the President of the Republic who did it, it is not the CPDM party who did it, it's Cameroonians who did it, and so we should start fighting corruption from below, and by the time we do it diligently, it's going to reach the up, and Cameroon is going to be a perfect nation.
Senior Barrister, thank you for coming.
Thank you, Mr. Leo. I would want to renew my call to all Cameroonians, please register massively in preparation for any election that is coming.
We want to thank you, Eli and Desmond, for producing, and to you, Tambe Bryant, for supervising the work we do out here. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.